Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jace, Mike and Keezy on their Instagram and TikTok at Hodaki Big Show. Or tune into them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, man.
You're not wearing a cap today, Pugs.
You noticed.
You're like a completely different human being.
I did get a lot of comments immediately upon walking in here today. People were like, what's different about you? No hat.
Yeah.
It's a Friday. It's my last day on air. I'm feeling spunky.
Good on you, mate.
That's the one, man.
He's a good-looking guy, isn't he, Minogi?
Oh,
Who?
stop.
Oh, Pugs. Don't you
Old
think?
pugs.
Yeah.
And you think my erections are unbidden. It's
Hey.
comments like that, man.
Well, you're
Hey, man.
getting erections over yourself. Is that what you're saying?
I think if you can't do that, maybe you lack a bit of self-confidence. You've got to
Sure.
be able to. Right?
Yeah, man.
Not now, voice message. Now, we've got someone asking our advice.
Yeah.
Hey, Backbones. One of my flatmates is fucking filthy. He leaves shit everywhere, never tidies up after himself, and is just messy. He pays quite a bit more than me in rent, so don't want to grill him too hard on it in case he snaps back. Any advice? Kia kaha to you, fellas. Cheers.
What's the snapback? What's he going to snap back about?
I pay more money, so I don't have to do shit.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
not
I
how-
don't know. I don't
That's not
know.
how it works, is it?
No,
Nah.
I wouldn't have thought so.
He's got a goddamn cheek from the sounds of it.
You don't want to call a flat meeting, though, do you?
Yeah, you do.
Remember we talked about
Flat
that a
meeting.
little while ago?
Flat mate ain't.
How much those suck.
Yeah. What would you do, Jace?
Well, I was just sort of thinking back to when I was a young fella and flatting. I don't know that I was the tidiest son of a bitch around. But having said that, I was pretty good at cleaning up my own mess. Poos included.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's you want to clean up after yourself, that's for sure. And it could be that this person who's sending it in is a really uptight son of a bee.
Possibly.
You know, so it could be actually their fault, and they
Yeah.
just need to, let it go a little bit.
I in a lot of my flats, actually, well, a couple in a row, I had flatmates that were significantly older than me.
Oh yeah.
So I was like 20, and they were like 40 odd. And so you tend to find in that scenario that the older you are, the more you're inclined to want to keep things. Because I mean,
100%.
you know, if you're 40 and you're living in a flat with scum, young scum, you're not in a good place emotionally and mentally. You know what I mean?
You hope you'd be out of the flat situation by your 40s.
In fact, I think mid-40s they were. Mid-40s.
Did you still party it up?
So about your age, a little bit older now.
Yeah,
Right.
that I am now. Yeah. And they were a bit more anal in terms of making sure that everything was tickety-boo.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they wanted a 20-year-old in there.
Oh, they were into me. In fact, one of them hit on me.
Hit on you.
No, hit on
They would
me.
have got found straight away.
They hit on me, and it was a really awkward scenario, which I won't go into now. But
Why not?
Well, I was just
If there's a place.
You can go into it.
no.
This is it.
The people don't know about this, and so
But it's a long time ago, and
well,
I don't know any of the people involved.
yeah. Well, I should just say that she came on to me, and
It was the partner of the other person?
yes,
Yeah. How old was she?
mid-40s.
Oh, man.
Huh.
And I don't know about you, but I always had this thing for older women.
Nope.
No, you never did?
Nope.
I massively did.
I hear ya.
But I
Old woman.
older woman.
Oh, older.
yeah,
woman.
Mature.
not old woman. Older woman. You know, mid-40s.
Mid-40s.
Yeah, right.
What is the biggest age gap? Let's go for two. The oldest human you've had sex with and the biggest age gap.
The oldest person I've had sex with is my wife.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prior to that.
You know, sort of, I think about mid-40s.
So what was the age gap?
About 20 years.
Yeah, right.
Right on.
Yeah,
And good times.
good times.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about
nice.
yourself?
Probably only about when I was 20 and she would have been 33 or so.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
What's the eldest you've done there, Pugs?
Biggest age gap, probably only like 4 years from memory. 4 or 5 years. So I would have been.
From
18.
memory is not good enough.
I would have been
Yeah,
like
we
18,
want- we need
9.
to see
I would have been like.
certification.
We
Okay.
want to see
Gonna need
specifics.
I'm going to need to see a birth
From,
certificate.
if I recall correctly,
You're
I
not,
would
on,
have been
you're not
about-
on the stand here, mate.
it feels
Yeah,
like
I
I
mean,
am.
just a
Feels like I'm on the
vague-
bloody stand.
Well, it feels like, I don't know, if you're feeling like that, but hot.
18 to 9. I would have been 18, 19. And I believe this person would have been maybe 24.
So she was old enough to know better.
Yes. Thanks, mate.
How far out would you blow?
Can you rephrase
Sorry?
that?
How far out would you go?
Well, it depends on the human,
I
doesn't
mean,
it?
say, yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
very much does. And as I say,
But now we get to our age, it's
Yeah.
a bit different. So 20-year age gap when you're 20 to going to 40, good times. From 46 to 66 is something else. So if I'm going up still, 66.
is your
Well, no, it's not my limit, I'm saying.
right. Okay.
It's not your limit.
It's unlikely. It's going to have to be a hell of a... This is obviously hypothetical.
yeah,
Yes,
an
absolutely
emotional,
it is.
spiritual connection.
Right.
Well,
A mental, maybe.
No,
She
well, no,
challenges
that
you
wouldn't-
mentally.
no, that wouldn't do it.
Um,
Because she's been doing crosswords for fucking 6 decades.
we were discussing this the other day, not you and I, but my partner and I, about the difference now in terms of sexiness. Like I don't find good looking, cut, sort of beautiful body, gorgeous looking people sexy.
Right, don't you?
Not really, no.
I do.
Like I'm more inclined to
That's
be
actually my preference.
is intellectually and emotionally.
Yeah, it depends what you're after, though.
Yeah. Oh, still rooting, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
but-
I mean, you don't. It gets to a point
It's a
where
vibe
you
thing
don't
for
want
me.
to be with a dingbat.
Yeah. Like,
Certainly.
touch wood, this never happens. I mean, if
When you break up with your missus.
my wife and I hopefully will never pardon. If we do, that'll be it for me. But I can tell you almost 150% with 150% surety, I'm not going younger.
Yeah.
But I'm also at that age now, when you're talking about our age now, where I'm definitely an old ram cast.
Yeah, you've
You know
brought
what I
that
mean?
up.
What does
You've
that
had-
mean?
You
What
have
was
brought
old
that up
Ramcast?
a few times before.
I'm not a catch anymore, Pugs.
Your words. I would disagree.
Yeah, I disagree with that as well.
I don't find myself very attractive at all.
Well, you're not.
I mean, it's not. I don't get depressed about that.
That's
but
good.
But anyway.
well, I disagree with that
oh, okay.
because it's not necessarily even about what you consider yourself to look like.
Yes,
It's your status.
true.
Ah.
True.
And you are a top
Radio DJ. Yeah, there is that.
And nothing,
There is that.
and the
That
young lady,
alone.
the young lady's like nothing more than a top radio DJ. As we saw when we went to Christchurch, and it was 100% 23-year-old men that were fucked off their heads. So,
There was the odd lady there, I noted.
yeah, odd.
I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't note it.
They were
I mean,
odd.
I didn't note it. That makes it sound like I was being all pervy on it. I mean,
Well, you noted
know.
that
You didn't
there
take
was
a note.
and
You don't need to defend yourself, man. Jesus.
and a woman of and around my age did make a comment to me, which I won't say on air,
That's
which
right.
was, I could have interpreted in a certain way, which I
Yeah.
chose not to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, in terms of
well,
that
that was also, and all due respect. How can I rephrase it? Yeah, we'll just leave that there.
yeah, we'll leave
Nice.
it there.
Yeah, cool.
Because you were saying too down there that there was a bit of interest, Mogi,
For who?
on you.
No, there wasn't. Oh, yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Well,
and
yeah.
that you were getting the big stare.
yeah, I was. I think I was. I never looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really awkward when you're in that scenario when you know someone's,
Gawking
scanning
at you.
yes, yeah, having a gawk and you just can't do
Can't
eye
look.
contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you'll confirm it.
Yeah. And, look, and that's the thing about it. It's funny.
But, you are the eye candy of the show.
Well, no, I'm not, because look at Pugs, he's got his head off.
That's
Pugs
true,
is
actually.
very
Mate, if I'd have known it was going to get this reception, I wouldn't have wanted to have for 2 weeks of being on here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But how did this all start?
Oh, it was the dude saying that his flatmate's a fucking pig, basically.
But
Yeah.
pays more rent.
But pays more rent, and so therefore he doesn't
How
want
did
to
we
bring
end
it
up
up.
here?
Maybe it was in our minds.
Just flatting.
Ah,
Yes,
right.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
And you
You're
hooked up with
40-year-old.
the older one, and then there was a bit of a gap. Yeah.
No, I didn't actually.
Nice.
No, I didn't hook up with my flatmate.
No,
That was a
she
She came onto you.
Yeah, that was a
yeah.
separate
She had a
thing.
partner.
Yeah. Let's just clarify that.
I think, mate, if you don't like it, it's just you're going to have to. You can certainly ask about it, tidy up, and then after that, you're just going to have to like it or lump it. I think
Yeah.
move out, get your own place, because it does get to a point, doesn't it, where you're just like, I think I need to live alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you have complete control over how much mess you want
That's
all the
right.
time. And if you want to be messy or if you're in a clean mode.
Way back when we were doing our first podcast together, Managu, we talked about the old pubes and the soap and stuff as well, when you're sharing with other
That's
people
right.
that you've got to put up with. That's
do.
just one of the realities.
I disagree. I don't think there should be any pubes on the soap.
Yeah.
But you were saying that you'd made a point of leaving some on there.
I used to have a couple of flatmates that were very hairy. And, there was often, so I actually ended up bringing my own tablet of soap.
Yeah. If there's
Into
any
the-
advantage with the liquid soap, it's probably that, isn't it?
Yes. But yeah, I know I agree with you. I think, but you can bring it up and say, hey, can you just make a bit more of an effort? And if he or she doesn't, just go, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah,
You know?
but you got to be able to have these conversations in all areas of your life. These hard yarns, and you think to yourself, "Oh, it's too hard," and then you're just going around being fucking furious that the place is messy. But if you have a conversation, the other person might go, "Oh, yeah, sorry, man,"
Yeah.
and it might be sweet. But don't just bottle it up and start sending fucking emails to radio DJs. Even if they are top radio DJs.
Massively top radio DJs. So there you go. That was actually quite good advice from us, I thought.
Yeah.
Given, our normal...
Or give them the old da-doo.
Yeah, give them a massive dedouche.
That's more like it.
Yeah,
There
totally.
we go.
Do you want
There
a
we
joke before the Keezy word?
Go on.
go. All right.
Okay. I used to have a lot of hallucinations, but they're getting better. Now I'm seeing a psychologist.
Your Horaki Big Show Keezy word of the day is
Shit joke.
That wasn't a DM either.
Don't
That
even-
was from me.
That's
Don't
your-
That was from me
ever-
for a Friday.
Don't ever do that again, Pugs.
Well, you won't have to worry about it, will you? Because your best mate's back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
How exciting.
thanks for helping us out, mate. Been
Mate.
bloody good.
You've done a
real.
great job,
bloody
Pugs.
good.
Thanks,
mate.
guys.
You've done a
It's been
great job, mate.
Love it.
I know Mogi was a bit hard on you and stuff, but, he's only wanting you to get better.
The slaps actually stopped after the first few days.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good on you, mate.